I want to start by thanking you for coming. And the first thing we're going to do is, a lot of people don't know about karate, so I want to just talk through like the belt tests and the colors of the belts, which some people know about, some people don't. When karate was started in Japan hundreds of years ago, it was really just somebody that knew a lot of moves that started sharing it with other people. And so they would wear gis, like Austin and Jordan have on, and Ronda have on, and loose fit clothing, and they would wear a belt and they would tie it. Just a white belt, just like this. So as they gained more and more experience, what you found was the belt got darker because they didn't watch the belts. So how could you tell someone that really knew a lot about karate was the darker the belt color? And then it came to America, and it started in America, and then it started for profit. So people started teaching karate and making money on karate. And so you really had the belt colors come out. And so what we have at this school, we have very few belt colors. So when you actually move up in a belt rank, it's a big deal. We've got white, which is very beginner. We've got gold and orange. We call these the beginning level belts. Okay. Then we have blue, and some people mix in a purple. We don't, but there's blue and a green. And this is where you really get into the intermediate level belts, which is kind of a big deal. And then there's really only two other belt colors, that's brown and black. And really the only difference between a brown belt and a black belt in theory is just the ability to teach it to other people. So the brown belt knows a lot. It's just that experience factor. So we actually have 3 people being tested today. We actually have Austin is going up for his black belt first degree. There are actually 10 degrees of black belt. I think in this town and in the country alone, there's probably less than 25 10th degree black belts. James White is one of those. I mean, it's like the top of the top. Mr. Taylor is a 7th degree black belt, and he could be promoted, and he will refuse to be promoted because his instructor was Nathaniel White, and he does not want to be promoted because Nathaniel passed on. He does not want to be more than Nathaniel was. So if somebody tried to promote Taylor, he's already said, don't worry about it, I don't want to take it. So that says a lot. So we got Austin going for first degree black. We've got Jordan going for his green belt. Jordan has played a lot of sports and probably would be further along had he not played all those sports. But he's really good, and so we're proud of him. And then we got David Hayes.
Chief David Hayes.
Chief David Hayes, Fort Long Chief. David's actually been tested, has been tested, and is still being tested today for his brown belt. And so that's a big deal. So we're proud of all 3 of them. We thank you for coming. I'm not going to steal the show, but what we're going to start off with is we're going to do some breaking of some boards for you, and then I'll turn the show over to them, and they'll go through some safety tips, mainly for women. Stuff you probably already know is common sense. Just reinforce it in your mind, safety tips, and then they're going to go through some actual things that might be in your pocketbook, Kelsey, that you could use to help you. And then they're going to go through actually just 5 moves. So if you can practice these 5 moves, I'm not saying it will save your life, but it could. So if it just saved one person's life out of 1,000, it'd be worth it. So anyway, this is their show, so we're going to get started. We're going to do some breaking. So first of all, Austin, get ready. We'll let you break the board. So we'll start out with, palm or side? Side. Start with a side kick. So this is a 1x12 shoving board. You got from Home Depot. So we'll get Austin. Is this a good for you, Bobby?
Yeah.
Why don't you stand over there and whenever, just let me know before you actually do it. Hurt me more than it did him. Alright, then we'll go to see how this a side kick. Let's just do a spinning kick. All right, so the level of difficulty goes up whenever you spin, obviously. So you just get me where you want, place it where you want. Mr. Jordan. Thank you, Austin. Mr. Jordan. Let's get you over here, Jordan, so we can get you good. I'm good. Okay. You start with a side kick. Just let me know before you actually kick. Right here. And Jordan's going to do a spinning kick. Is that right? Sorry, you need to move. There you go. See, it's not as easy as it looks. We actually went to a tournament, not a tournament, showed it. One of our black belts was putting on Darryl Evans, who's about 6'3", 240. He punched the board 3 times before it broke. It's pretty awesome. You ready for the palm smash? Let me know before you do it. Good job. My turn. This one hold it for me.
These are actually harder to break.
Austin, you get behind and push on the back. Yeah, in case.
Those are harder.
Chief David. Hold on, please, Chief. Palm smash. Yeah. All right. This is a special one. We're going to say this one when we go. How are we doing? All right, so that's the
8 minutes. 8 minutes.
okay. Press that button.